Hello and welcome. Right, yes, just followed on from the last session. I'm really enjoying this, I really am. And yeah, even the little tiny touches we do. It is quite funny sometimes. It's not always the big things, is it, that really sort of make a difference. It can be really little tiny ones. Yeah, also, I had my fit of pique with the RPay. Well, the only thing that I was really saying about it was exactly someone else actually has done exactly what I really was addressing, was the fact that it hadn't got a trailer hitch. Now I know it can't be like massive. I know it can probably carry a Bachman, but that's what I was thinking. That's quite reasonable. But I'm going to stick with what we've got. We've got this. Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is it is amazing. The Stroutman's dropped today. There's been quite a few mods. Omatana's been busy. BC Bueller's been busy. Lots of the modders that we're all familiar with their names. Even I've been busy. Yeah, I've been trying to tweak production sheds to try and change the colours of the sheds and all that type of stuff with very little success. I've been at it for a while and I thought, yeah, let's try this again another time. Yeah, so I like what Giants have done, but I want to make it my own. It's I don't want it to be the same as Giants because otherwise, all I've done is just changed an XML and the data of what it's actually doing. I do also agree with what I'd said. Was, to be honest, we really shouldn't be planting this kind of rice because we've seen the fact that the rice boxes are far better than the rice bags. So we sort of this year have saddled ourselves with something that's half of the price. Yeah, and really money is important. So I mean, it is what it is. We've done what we've done. It's still better than selling rice on its own, and we are on hard economy, so you can't sort of like truly expect any better, really. So this is good. I think if I was going to do this, I'd either have to wait for the high capacity thing that you get. Oh, now there is a bit of good news. Two things. The Quick has there is an adapter for a telehandler. So what I'm thinking is I'm not sure. I still agree, but the Quick has actually had, yeah, it keeps doing weird things with the boxes. I think it's just a change of light with the angle. Still no weight for like a telehandler, but I'm going to send this down to the shop and we're going to go and grab an adapter. Do we need anything else? I don't think so. That's why I thought I'd send this while we do what we've got to do, and we will buy. Yeah, I mean, I know it's all money, but it is little amount of money really. So let's set you down. So we've done everything that we should have done, and we will order ahead from the yeah, the peas are very slow growing. No, we only planted them yesterday. Yeah, no, they are slow growing. That's what I mean. They're not. So I would have thought it was telehandler tools. Here we go with the adapter. I'm going to make this as bright as possible because it is funny. I have got pink phobia. I've always said this, but it's one of the easiest colours to see. It is. Oh wow, 500 kilograms as well. So it's like having a weight on the front though, which that's not necessarily a good thing. Yeah. So we'll let that go down, but we're going to literally going to go to sleep. We've done everything that we've got to do. The only thing we've got to do is if they're dry in the morning, we do need to do a second set of fertilising on 2 of our fields. That's all. I do like where we are. I like the fact we've changed the silos and all that type of stuff. And yeah, we've yet to get a use for our Massey, but then again, it's not like getting any hours, so everything's all good. So we're going to go through till tomorrow, and we're going to see if the rice fields are dry. They should be. They usually are at the beginning. I'm beginning to get myself a bit better trained, so I think we're going to go short of the long grain rice next time, which means we will be using the Massey. Yeah, there's a lot of weird texture glitches still. There was another update, a little one I think. Yeah, it came up with the. I've got the Giants version, so it always comes up with the update box, even if like it. Yeah, it sort of it can do it silently, but it does always come up. I think always. I think right. So let's just check this. Is it dry? Yes, it is. Right. Okay. So we need the Little Fent GT. And I concur with what I said last time. Really, we want to be doing the capacity if we're going to use the box's actual thing. So we're going to change that. I think we've got to buy it. I think we have. So we want... Oh no, bulk platform. Oh, okay. No, we just literally change it. We do get it with it. Fantastic. So we can stick like, yeah, because well, I would have thought that this then meant that it's can be used nicely. Let's grab. Yeah, I'm trying not. We have got the telehandler, so I am trying not to use. This has got narrows, hasn't it? Solid fertilizer, fantastic. Yeah, it has. It's got nice narrows, I believe. But we can sort of set the worker going. Well, let's just touch the edge of the field, because it is definitely growing. Yeah, we are definitely good. Right, so then, set that going. And I would imagine our telehandler has surely... Well, I never saw it actually get there. Huh. It's different. Right, so there's the... Ooh, is that fallen? Or is that the right way? I think that is the right way, isn't it? Yeah, it matches the hooks on this. Right, fantastic. Which then means we can use the quick. Now, as I said, it has also had a change itself today. I don't know, some mods you used to have to buy a new one, but it didn't say that, so I'm going to go that isn't the case. Yeah, and we'll try to use the quick. Although I have got to be honest, I do still agree with what I said, that the normal Albert was actually quite good. So let's just remember, it seems to like on the edge of there a lot. It won't let you press enter. You got to press the arrow. Let's have a look. Keep getting this wrong. I will get it. Your muscle memory takes over after, doesn't it? Ah, yeah. So just the other little one. Everything else has been done. We have, yeah, I'm liking where we are. We could afford another field, but I'm keeping that in reserve in case we get something. Oh, and we didn't check the sales, which surprises me a lot. It does actually. So we have a 12,299, 52%. I do like the fact we can do the buying and selling malarkey, and it does seem to make you 15%. So you could do it every single day if you really wanted. It would make you a few thousand all the time. But I don't want it. I want to keep the focus on the fight. If like Sri Lanka, we were really, really poor, and we've got a few thousand. Sometimes it sort of suits the actual storyline, and sometimes if your back's to the wall and you've got well, usually you haven't got, you could go to the bank manager. If you've got fields and all the rest of it, most people would gladly give you the cash because, yeah, you're a sure bet, basically. They know they're not going to lose. So you could sort of make a few thousand, and it is usually a few thousand. It's 10 to 15%, and obviously you don't repair it. That's the mistake I made. I did make on one, but I also lost on another. So it's just, and then now we will flood the first field so that we don't get all of those missing patches. We need to go to the other one as well. So interact and flood. And we need to drop down the precipice. Yeah, it's 3 small fields. What I actually do like, it's probably about as big as the field that we had on Hutan Pantai, like originally. So is this the one? No, it's these working on the one above. Yeah, so that we need to do in a minute as well. Yeah, I've been tweaking. I was checking my dairy because I was sort of saying about my dairy. I think we could climb the rock actually. Yeah, I've been checking my dairy just to see if I had done what I said I had, because I was looking. The buffalo milk is the the way that buffaloes, their milk is a little bit special. Yeah, in so much as you get an awful lot of butter from them, but they do produce very little milk, so it's sort of a bit balanced in a way. Yeah, this saving thing, I'm beginning to wonder. I haven't had any major crashes for a while now, and it really is getting a bit annoying because it seems to take forever to actually save the game. It's only while it was volatile, and once I'd lost, yeah, once I did lose a complete session on Riverbend Springs in that first week, I thought I'd switch it on. But it seems stable enough for that kind of thing, if I'm being totally truthful. So, yeah, so we could sort of afford another field, but we're going to, like, resist the temptation for now. Yeah, I'd like to see... Right, we need to flood this field as well as we go. We don't want to be gorgeous. I don't want to, like, have horrible tufts of withered crop like I did the first year when I didn't know what I was doing, didn't know about flooding the fields. I presumed this sort of, you flooded them once and they were flooded, but that's not the case at all. Love this little critter. I think this is probably, especially with the cost of it, it's will be one of those first things I probably buy. Yeah, because it really is quite amazing. There's a fantastic fertilizer spreader in the game that also does lime. I haven't given up on this, but I am going to completely redo this. I've been watching a couple of tutorials, one from Farmer Bob, and the other one was actually from another YouTube channel, which I gave a good thumbs up to. Oh wow, it is amazing, really. Yeah, what we need to be doing is grabbing the U, and we need to be grabbing the quick, and we'll see. Yeah, I'm going to try with the quick. It's still, obviously it's a bale spike, we all know that, but it sort of does fit roughly. But the thing is, the advantage is that the normal one actually does fit very nicely in. So for pallets, I don't think you can really beat the pallet fork, but whereas the quick, for like picking things up and moving things, it has got that super ability. So I think, all things considered, for what we're trying to do here, this is probably the best tool for the job. Which means we don't need the pink adapter right now. Yeah, now that has disappeared into the ground. Oh my life. Can we actually grab that back? As in, like, is it just hidden in the grass? Oh dear. What was I saying about seeing the... seeing it? It appears it's disappeared. Oh my life. Well, that certainly is very different. Well, I think we're going to have to reset it, unfortunately. Oh wow, it's not there. No, it really has disappeared. Oh. Not a great start, but it's a brand new mod, so... Oh, good job. We didn't need it right this very session at this very time. It does give you... yeah, that was quite hilarious in a way. Right, let's stick that back on. And let's round these up. Yeah, I am... Yeah, the one thing I've got to say, one thing I've not learnt, and I really do need to learn, is that I've got to start to put my productions on really level grounds. I mean, it is supposed to level it for you, but it doesn't level the surrounding area. And at the minute, although I don't know if that's been improved, I'd say that these updates are coming thick and fast. You don't really know what they're updating. So one of these times I might come in. I can't assume that the things that I'm moaning about are the things that haven't been addressed by the update. So I'd imagine the... Ooh. No, this is a bit... This is what you could really do with the pusher mod. But yeah, actually that's the worst possible place I could push them to, because you've got way too much stuff going on there. Could really do... Again, that's in the trouble when you play something... I suppose we could try that, actually. Yeah, to see if I'm right. Can we level yet with the ground from here? Ooh. We can. Because this really, really affects like the way that we do things, where we're picking up things, and then we'll just smooth the edges. No doubt that's cost me. Well, it didn't actually do. I wasn't too. This, the soften, actually does cost quite a lot. If there's a big difference, it really. I'm glad they've fixed that, because that was quite a big thing, I thought. It's just. Right, so really we've pushed those down there, and they're in our way now, because obviously they're objects and they stop you from like leveling. So let's push them back the other way, and going forwards we should now be an awful lot better at actually ooh, that's because one was partially buried. Yeah, that's what I was saying, there's too much in the way here. It was the worst possible decision to do what I did. I think one of them's partially buried. Yeah, the bluey green one is not happy. It's amazing when they partially bury. This wasn't how I imagined the session actually going, but I am glad that they've fixed that. That is quite a... Yeah, let's just grab that. Let's push it, like physically, like, and see if we can rescue the other one as well. See, it does poke its head out at times. Come on, next time, all my life, we've got a car. Theatrics. Oh, I apologise for going on your bonnet, but you could have really got past me, really. Right, okay. So the peas are beginning to form. Now I can actually see that they are actually gathering, so that is quite amazing. We'll leave it alone. It'll settle itself down. It'll probably drop out next time. We'll finish the last... Oh, my life, it's buried some more. I don't know why. Yeah, she shouldn't really have done that. Yeah, there are still weird things, and it probably is that we have changed that, and it's still not registered. Yeah, I had an occurrence where I ploughed a field on yesterday's session on Zielonka, and for a few minutes we know the snow travels very slowly on the map and moves very slowly. I think it was the same. I'd ploughed it and I'd changed the level, but it was still... The map hadn't changed the ground layer information. It, for some reason, hadn't updated it, so there was like objects in the way. So yeah, I think that could be similar. It has done it, but the map's not sort of registered it yet, which is really bad. But yeah, it is what it is. Right, so then, yeah, we've seen this. It is May. Let's have a look at the greenness of our fields. We have now done everything, although I've got to be honest, the worker didn't do a terribly cracking job. That's worse than me, that is. Oh, but then again, we know, yeah, he's leaving bits. Yeah, it's still not right, is it? Yeah, my bad, I'd forgotten that. Right, so we've done everything. How are we doing for growth? There's still plenty of time to actually go. So we did do the flooding today. So yeah, let's go through till tomorrow. June. I can't believe that adapter. I can't in a way. It only dropped. It was either yesterday or today. So there's always going to be things that sort of are slightly wrong. And again, ground layer again. So 7 production costs. Flood. I'm not going to get caught out again. Well, I probably am. Yeah, this is the person who forgot his field of sunflowers and the whole crop withered. So yeah. Oh wow. So you can come down. Yeah, I was thinking about the RP. And I saw that and I thought, oh, that is amazing. So we could have... Well, no, we couldn't have kept it. because it would still, it is what it is, but fantastic. Sales, let's not forget. Now that is a good baler. We haven't got one, have we? I know we don't need one right now. Ooh, the 900. Oh, wow. We can't afford it. Do we do that? Well, I did say this. We haven't got anything like that. I know we're doing rice now. Do we... I mean, we are going to do animals. A baler's useful for... It is, and that is a very, very good price. Half price. And it's... The thing I love about that is it does the 180s, so they do big bales. So I'm going to say absolutely yes. It's not a wrapper, is it? No, it's just... It's talking about the... Yeah, we're going to definitely buy that. I'll be glad when they fix that. Now that is not nice at all. Right, so then, we've done our fields. We can see, 28 and 27. So the peas look like they're going to be done soon. So let's, in fact, let's have a look. Yeah, being as this is the very first Let's Play I've ever done peas, it would be nice to... so we did them the first month. So they could be ready as early as tomorrow. That would be nice to do if we can do our first pea harvest. So I have no idea how good they are. As in, like, and I think, can't we can them? Isn't that the canner is quite versatile. That's what I like about it. There's an awful lot of things, especially the vegetables, that you can actually do with it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look in the... Ooh, I love that. Both of these appear frequently. But I've got to be honest, a lorry is never a waste of time. And I know we've got the Dragon, but it's not a lorry. That is a beautiful bit of kit. It is. I know we're spending money. That's good too. The 60-tonner. We have got the 46-tonner, haven't we? So I think we'll definitely go for that. That's the 6 metre. We've already got that. Just had a thought. I think... Value 900. I think theirs is more valuable than ours. I was thinking doing a ducking and diving deal. This we will go for. We don't want the sleeper. I don't want the long... I don't want the sun shield. We can be blinded. I did like that when I said that. That was really quite... Now, I do like the black. I do know we're going to have to pay for it. I do. I am quite happy with that. The rims silver are really nice. So that's cost us 28,000. I mean, come on. That is still an absolute bargain. And we don't need to buy a lorry. Now, I mean, admittedly, it's not the most powerful, but that's not the point. I mean, our equipment is really doing very well. And that's what I said about keeping the cash. These sales can sometimes be really, really good now then. It's usually that these are okay now. You usually have to do it for the first couple of months, but we shall see. Am I right? I am. And if that one's good, then so is that one. How are our fields looking? They are ready to harvest. So, it appears we ought to get cracking. So, let's grab the big guy. Oh, I thought I'd started his engine. Let's grab the power tube. I don't know how that unloads, but this is a Voyager Discovery. It's typical. I said I've never seen one of the special harvesters, and today, guess what I saw in the sales? I saw the green bean for 250 odd thousand, 50 odd % off. I thought, wow, there you go. You can't say that again. So let's start with these 2 fields over here. We will break out that beautiful bit of kit that cost us a lot of our money. It said they were good. Yeah, they might not look like they're done, but that's according to the game, it says they're done. And being as I've never looked at them, ready to harvest. Yeah, absolutely. Again, this, as I would say, is one of those where I'm going to leave it. They don't half around, but I am going to leave it to it because I do think I could damage the crop. If it's anything like spinach, I could see that I was damaging the crop. So, I don't know what capacity. Yeah, so it's a totally brand new experience. This totally. So I do know these are very much like soybeans in cost. And obviously the harvester itself, it costs an absolute fortune. So I'm hoping this endeavour is good. And while this is harvesting, we're going to have a look at the prices. Right, okay then. So how... Yeah, canned peas. Peas themselves are worth a lot. 1143 at the I mean, they're nearly 1,000 all of the time, but they go to 11. But what I'm thinking is, I'm sure there was canned peas in our cannery. Peas, rice, paper, rice box. I could have sworn there were peas. Jarred green beans. You'd have thought there would have been cereals, canned peas. I thought there was. Ooh. Now, at their highest, 263, but again, they're worth 2,564 all of the time anyway. You can see that that's a cracking sort of price. So that is, now what is the recipe like? That is the thing I'm interested in. Yeah, the yield I'm not expecting. I'm expecting it to be pretty like soybeans. So, I did say yesterday about going in the middle. It's a little field, so it's a little bit difficult to go in the middle, really. We'll just stick on the edge here. Yeah, I don't know how we overload. It looks like one of those that lifts up and drops in. So let's have a look at our production and see what the losses are in the preserved. So canned peas is not sure. Yeah, I think I did adjust these a lot. I think it was 50%. I don't know. They're not. I can't say that. I think some of them are all right. Yeah, and some of these, again, it wouldn't be a bad thing to actually grab. If we're going to do this type of business where we're doing all of this type of thing, it wouldn't not be a bad idea to go and grab a large greenhouse, is what I'm thinking. So just jumping, because I'd like to see what capacity we're talking. 43%, so about 4 tons, so really quite tiny. Which, it is a little bit strange that the Oxbow machines are so expensive and yet they're such a tiny amount of, yeah, storage. Right, I think rather than just stand around, I think what we could do is pop down to this. Yeah, the only bad thing about the Transstar is it hasn't got a rear hitch at present. I don't think. No, there's no option, and it doesn't look like it is just a normal lorry. Let's just get this. Oh, it's not badly damaged either. So it does mean really we do need to get lorry backs, yeah, otherwise it really is sort of pretty useless, really, which is why no. Yes. Yeah, so I suppose really it probably is better to stay down here. Yeah, I mean there are other backs as well. Yeah, there are a couple of quite good backs for these, as in like trailer backs, which are not too bad. The low loaders, I'm not talking about the big, yeah, there are a couple. The beaver trail is, I mean, it is powerful. This one though, that's again, I don't like. I prefer this one because of its dovetail. Although dovetails don't stick underneath, I think it's still not bad for like how big it is. I'm not sure. I like the price of that one. It's probably smaller. It's still not bad value, is it really? 28,000. So we'll keep our eyes peeled. We may get one of these in the sales. You never know. It's possible. Right. So we do. I think what we will do is for the dragon though, we will definitely get the. Is it still under low? I don't know what section this is under. I only found it by going to the DLCs. Yeah, the Bachman. I don't know where it actually is. I think we will buy one because it will be useful for the dragon, as we found out. Right, fantastic. Oh, okay. I'm not surprised that's nearly got a full tank. Well, let's just get this bit here, hoping that we don't damage it too badly. Let's just do a bit of cleanup and then we'll let it. Wow, that's not bad, really. It's not that terribly. Mind you, vegetables do tend to be quite good on the yield. I wasn't blown away by the spinach though. That really didn't seem terribly. No, the yield on those was not like most vegetables. Whereas the peas, this is not a very large field, and we've already got 3 tons. Be careful. I said be careful, not pea careful. Yeah. So how do we unload? Pipe out. Ooh. Right. I think we may have to... yeah, I don't somehow think that's going into... Oh, let's just grab that bit there. I don't think that's somehow going into there. Like it's going to be a little trailer, but you never know. Again, it's one of those things, isn't it? Until you like know, it could extend. A lot of them extend as you get closer, so it may be that it's maybe it doesn't extend. Maybe it really has got to be. Turn on, pipe in, and so we can lower it. But yeah, so it's meant for a small, very small trailer. Which, bearing in mind the capacity, it really isn't a big shock. So we've bought this massive monster trailer. Can it be made smaller? It does look like it's got extensions. Let's go grab the little one and let's switch that off before you all shout at me. I think we're going to go into a time lapse. It does make a bit of sense because this is still going to take a while. Yeah, so I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. About 25 tons from that. Yeah, it would be interesting to see. What I'd like to do is I took a screenshot of the first field. Next year I'm going to do it all and see if it's any different, as in like it's bad damage or what, because that did take a long time. Really did. Yeah, hours in fact. We'll get this repaired, refueled, all of that type of stuff ready for next year. We'll have a look on how well we did do. I'm not going to do my calculations. I'm just going to see, because obviously the biggest question I've got is like how, even on hard economy, how viable is this, you know, like business? Because obviously, I mean, and we're going to go straight for productions. We're not faffing around. We're not like, you know, just doing peas for peas, even though that is also good. But when you consider the upkeep of your harvester and things like that, and to be honest, yeah, and the cost of repair. Right, so that's not too bad. 296. I think that's actually fairly good. So it didn't get terribly damaged. Right, now then we have got. Let's wash it. Let's be good. Let's get into good habits. Yes, a beautiful bit of kit, definitely. Very small hold though, really. Very small hold. I do seem to recall that peas are a bit of a special crop, but you've got to really get them off the field quickly. I know like the big companies, trying to think, yeah, let's just park this where it was before, right at the back. It is the thing that it's not coming out very often, is it? I did think about starting the cultivating. In fact, it's probably not a bad idea. Oh, we're no till, aren't we? Yeah, we don't need to. Unless it says ploughing, we're good. Let's have a look actually. Yeah, that is a good. Oh, now that reminds me. We've got the rice to do. After we've done the rice, we will stick ploughing on, and I think it'll all need ploughing. But yeah, still as it was. So yeah, I think we do. Yeah, let's go through till the morning. Let's just. But let's also see. Yeah, how much did we get in our production in total? We have 36.5 tons of peas. So that's going to be down to about 27, 28 tons of this. Now, if this was a Giants, it would be a different matter. I think that would be down to about 18 tons of canned peas. So you would 18 times 2 would be 36,000 profit. I think. Let's have a look. Let's just check my prices. So it is. It's at the top as well. Canned peas. C. Yeah, 2.5. So actually, that's 2.5 times 18 is 36, 46, 54. Is that right? I don't know. Yeah, it's I've got to be honest, it's 10 to 11 at night, and I'm not feeling terribly well. And mathematics, I'm not fantastic at that at the best of times, so that is good though. So I'm imagining that should be a good little earner. Yeah, definitely. So if it was 54,000 and your harvester is 600,000, that would take you 10 years to pay back your harvester. Which obviously, as I said, really in a way is not, unless... Yeah, I know, not just that. If that would be 36, about 38,000 if you sold just the crop from our fields. So that as just a crop only, it is about 1.5 times for the production, even by Giants then. So we may do a little bit better. But yeah, so yeah, we will go through till tomorrow though, definitely. and then our rice will be ready. And that's what I was thinking. We can literally look at the sales, and next session we will get on with the rice harvest. At least by the colour of the rice, that's about what it looked like. Oh, did we check the... no, we did. Yeah, ooh. Wow. We did check, yeah. So this should be ready to harvest. Yeah, fantastic. So then. Crone, Roper. Now, that is a fantastic price, unfortunately. I know a Let's Play where that would be really useful, but not for us. That's brilliant as well. But again, we've already got a large... Yeah, to be honest, that's another thing that it teaches you. You don't need a big trailer. In fact, you can't use a big trailer, so that would not be good for anything that we're doing at present. Rice, likewise, is small, so the tractor would be good. It really would. That would be a cracker. But again, we haven't got the cash. Oh, we could take a loan, but to be honest, we're managing with the two tractors that we've got. Really, the one tractor can do all of the. Well, as I said, it's no till now, isn't it? And we can assist. So, I mean, I suppose that is a point we could, what we should be doing. Because we have got the little one, and that's more than capable of pulling that. If we're going to sort of do this, half of our fields, we could get done. So if we do the two smaller fields with the cultivator, then the little one can do those, and we can no-till the big one with the... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So we should be sensible and set this going, and then whilst we are busy doing our harvest next session, this can be finishing this off. That's what I'm thinking. Right, fantastic. And that is definitely a wrap. Yeah, it is. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.